In the Bible, we find one of the most beautiful appeal from God. It says, "Today, if you hear His voice, harden not your heart." Would you like to spend this day with God? Listen to this devotional.
This Day with God, a devotional by Ellen G. White. Divine grace, our greatest need. Though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. 1 Corinthians 9, verse 16. Genuine conversion brings us daily into communion with God. There will be temptations to meet and a strong undercurrent drawing us from God to our former state of indifference and sinful forgetfulness of God. No human heart can remain strong without divine grace. No man can remain converted unless he takes care of himself and the Master has a care for him. Unless the heart holds fast to God and God holds fast to him, he will become self-confident and exalted and will surely stumble and fall. The power of God through faith was Paul's dependence. "I live, yet not I," he exclaims in his humility, "but Christ liveth in me." Galatians 2, verse 20. "I therefore so run, not as uncertainty, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway." 1 Corinthians 9, verses 26 and 27. Paul was in such constant dread lest his evil propensities should get the better of him, that he was constantly battling with firm resistance, unruly appetites and passions. If the great apostle felt like trembling in view of his weakness, who has a right to feel self-confident and boastful? The moment we begin to feel self-sufficient and confident, then we are in danger of a disgraceful failure. Our only sure defense against besetting sins is prayer, daily and hourly prayer. Not one day zealous and the next careless, but through watchfulness and earnestness, becoming vitalized by intercourse with God. Prayer is necessary, and we should not wait for feeling, but pray, earnestly pray, whether we feel like it or not. Heaven is open to our prayers. Prayer is the channel that conducts our gratitude and yearnings of soul for the divine blessings to the throne of God, to be returned to us in refreshing showers of divine grace. With very many, this channel is allowed to freeze up, and then the connection with heaven is interrupted. Oh, that we would spend more time upon our knees and less time in planning for ourselves and in thinking we may do some great thing.